Your future is being written every single day. Right now, in this exact moment, you are either building unstoppable discipline or silently losing your potential. One choice decides everything. Will you act or will you drift into regret? The next hour could define your year, your life, and your legacy. Listen closely, because what you do after this will determine whether you dominate your destiny or watch it slip away. Chapter 1. Take command of your day, now. Stop waiting. Stop hoping for motivation to magically appear. Stop thinking tomorrow will be easier. The truth is simple. Discipline is built through action, not desire. You have a choice. Every morning you wake up, you have a choice. You can scroll. You can delay. Or you can dominate your day. That's the key. The first move you make determines everything that comes after. Procrastination is not about laziness. It's about fear, distraction, and indecision. You wait because the task feels too big. You wait because someone else's opinion matters. You wait because you think inspiration will strike. But it won't. Not by itself. You don't need their permission. You don't need the perfect time. You only need action. Let's break it down. What triggers your procrastination? Look closely. Social media, endless notifications, messages, emails, they are chains disguised as convenience. Every ping steals your focus. Every scroll trains your brain to seek comfort instead of results. That's not just distraction, it's a daily robbery of your potential. Stop waiting. Start now. Every second counts. Every swipe costs you momentum. Then there's indecision. You sit staring at a list of things to do. You weigh options, plan, strategize, but you never act. You tell yourself, I'll start after this. Or, I need to think about it more. That's fear in disguise. Fear of failure. Fear of discomfort. Fear of showing the world that you are capable. Discipline isn't about thinking harder. Discipline is about acting smarter, faster, better. Take examples from people who dominate their days. Entrepreneurs, athletes, leaders, they don't wait for motivation. They wake up early. They attack their most important tasks first. Tim Ferriss starts his mornings with defined priorities. Elon Musk breaks his day into strict time blocks. Serena Williams hits the court while others sleep. They command their days, not the other way around. And here's the lesson. You can do the same. You don't need a different life. You only need a different choice. So what do? Step 1. Define your MITs, your most important tasks. 3 things that, if completed, will make today a victory. Write them down. Say them out loud. Repeat them to yourself. These are my MITs. These are my victories. Nothing else matters until these are done. That's repetition. That's reinforcement. That's discipline forming in real time. Step 2. Use time blocking. Every hour should have a purpose. Schedule your tasks, your work, your learning, even your breaks. No blank spaces. No wandering. The blank space is a temptation. The wandering is a trap. Block your time, guard it, attack it. Say to yourself, this hour is mine. I command it. Nothing steals it. That's the mindset of someone who refuses to be average. Step 3. Start immediately. Don't wait. Open your task. Write the first line. Make the first call. Take the first step. That step is your launchpad. Momentum builds on momentum. Action attracts action. Stop waiting. Start now. Every second delayed is energy wasted, potential stolen. Let's talk about fear for a moment. Fear is the silent enemy of discipline. Fear tells you to delay. Fear tells you to scroll. Fear tells you to wait for the right time. There is no right time. There is only now. You have a choice, fear or action, weakness or discipline, procrastination or victory. Pick one. Pick it every single morning. Repetition is your ally here. Repeat after me. I do not wait. I do not delay. I act. I conquer. I command my day. Say it. Say it every morning. Say it before you touch your phone. Say it before your coffee. Say it before you even open your computer. Words shape behavior. Behavior shapes results. Results shape your destiny. That's the chain. That's the path. That's the key. Real-world behavior change requires small, measurable steps. Don't overwhelm yourself. Start with the first 30 minutes of your day. Command them. Make them unbreakable. Protect them. That small victory becomes a pattern. That pattern becomes a habit. That habit becomes identity. And that identity, discipline itself, cannot be taken away. Accountability is critical. Tell someone your plan. Commit publicly, even if it's just to yourself in writing. Nothing kills procrastination faster than accountability. You don't need their approval, you only need their presence, their witness. I am acting. I am disciplined. I am unstoppable. Repeat it. Live it. Own it. Now let's make this practical. Tonight, plan your MITs for tomorrow. 3 tasks maximum. Rank them by importance. Time block your morning. Protect it like a fortress. When the alarm rings, get up. No excuses. No negotiation. You have a choice. Command your morning and the day obeys you. Command your day and the month, the year, your life obeys you. Procrastination thrives on distraction, indecision, and delay. Discipline thrives on action, clarity, and repetition. Every day you reinforce one or the other. That's the reality. You can complain, you can hope, you can wait, but the day doesn't care. The clock doesn't pause. The world moves with or without you. The only difference between someone who achieves and someone who regrets is what they do in the moments they could have waited but didn't. Here's the final drill for this chapter. Identify your MITs tonight. Time block your day tomorrow. Start immediately when the alarm rings. Repeat your mantra, I do not wait. I do not delay. I act. I conquer. I command my day. You've learned the lesson. Action beats fear. Momentum beats hesitation. Discipline beats procrastination. This chapter is about commanding your day, and that is the foundation of commanding your life. You've identified the triggers. You've learned the strategies. You've built the mindset. Now practice it. Repeat it. Own it. That's the only way forward. You mastered the morning, the first step of unstoppable discipline. Now let's talk about how small, consistent actions build massive results. Chapter 2. Small habits, massive results. The compound effect. Discipline is not built in a single day. Success is not won in one giant leap. It's the tiny, consistent actions that multiply over time into extraordinary results. You have a choice today. Take one small action or do nothing and let months pass by. That's the key. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Think about it. Every great athlete, entrepreneur, or leader didn't start by doing something huge. They started small. Consistently. Daily. Michael Phelps didn't become a champion with one perfect swim. He trained every day, thousands of strokes, hundreds of repetitions, perfecting each movement. Every small effort compounded. Every repetition built momentum. And today the results are visible. Records, medals, legacy. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Entrepreneurs are no different. Jeff Bezos didn't launch Amazon overnight. He made small decisions consistently, refining operations, listening to customers, testing new products. Warren Buffett didn't amass billions in a day. He invested consistently, learned relentlessly, made small decisions every day that compounded over decades. These aren't miracles, they're micro-discipline in action. You can do the same. You don't need luck. You only need repetition. You only need the courage to start. Even history teaches the same lesson. Benjamin Franklin didn't become one of the most accomplished men of his era by one grand plan. He developed small daily habits. Reading, writing, reflection, planning. Every small action built character, knowledge, and influence. Every day was a brick. Every brick built a foundation for a lifetime of results. And that's exactly what you are building right now. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. So how do you apply this? Start with the micro habits. Tiny wins. Daily actions that are almost effortless, but repeated without fail. Write down 3 small actions you can do tomorrow that contribute to your bigger goal. Could be 10 push-ups, writing 300 words, reading 1 chapter, or reviewing your daily plan. These small acts seem insignificant. They feel tiny. But repeated, they become unstoppable forces. That's the power of compounding. That's the power of discipline in micro-action. Here's the trap most people fall into. They ignore the small stuff. They wait for big wins. They chase motivation. They think massive change comes from massive effort. But that's a lie. That's laziness in disguise. The universe rewards consistency. The universe compounds effort. The universe ignores excuses. Your job is simple. Show up every day. Do the small things. Repeat relentlessly. Athletes, again, provide the perfect lesson. Serena Williams didn't dominate tennis overnight. Every serve, every sprint, every drill was small. Repeated. Perfected. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Each drill built skill. Each day built mental toughness. Each week added momentum. That's why she dominates even decades into her career. Discipline compounds. Skill compounds. Results compound. And the same principle applies to you. Let's talk about your habits now. Identify one area of your life where small, consistent action could yield massive results. Health, career, finances, relationships. Choose one. Start tiny. If you want financial growth, save $5 today. If you want fitness, do 10 push-ups. If you want knowledge, read 1 page. These micro-actions seem trivial, but if repeated daily, the results will surprise you. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Consistency beats intensity. People overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can achieve in a year. 1 hour of focus today may feel insignificant, but 365 hours of focus repeated daily changes everything. One committed decision, one disciplined act, repeated every day creates a lifetime of results. That's the secret the world's most successful people understand. You can understand it too. You have a choice. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Now let's reinforce the repetition. Say it in your mind. I choose small actions today. I choose discipline over desire. I choose momentum over procrastination. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Say it before your first task. Say it before you check your phone. Say it when you feel resistance. Repetition cements behavior. Behavior builds results. Results shape identity. Identity defines destiny. That's the chain. That's the compound effect in motion. You might think, but it's just one small action. It won't matter. Wrong. That one action is the seed. Water it daily. Protect it from distractions. Protect it from doubt. Watch it grow. Tiny actions compound faster than you realize. That's why winners win and why most people drift through life. They underestimate the power of small, repeated action. You cannot. You will not. You have a choice. Act small consistently or drift in regret. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Here's a practical exercise for you tonight. Write down your one key goal. Then write 5 tiny actions that move you toward it. No excuses. No delays. One action at a time. Repeat each action every day. Track it. Measure it. Adjust if necessary, but never skip a day. The magic is in repetition. The magic is in consistency. The magic is in showing up day after day, even when it feels small, even when it feels meaningless. That's the compound effect. That's unstoppable discipline in action. The lesson is clear. Your life is the sum of your daily habits. Every choice, every act, every thought compounds over time. Stop chasing miracles. Stop waiting for luck. Start small. Start consistent. Start now. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. Every day you delay, opportunity is lost. Every day you act, momentum builds. Every day you repeat, results explode. That's the rule. That's reality. That's discipline in action. You've learned the principle. You've seen the examples. You've understood the exercise. Now it's time to apply it. Start today. Start tomorrow. Make it unstoppable. Microdiscipline compounds. Momentum compounds. Your results will compound. And the life you dream of? It will become your reality, one small action at a time. Small today. Massive tomorrow. Repeat relentlessly. You have mastered the lesson of small, consistent action. Now, let's move on to eliminating distractions and protecting your focus, because without focus, even the best habits fail. Chapter 3. Eliminate energy leaks and dominate focus. Focus is not optional. It is the fuel that drives every achievement. Without it, your habits, your discipline, your momentum, all of it leaks away. You have a choice today: protect your energy or let it be stolen by distractions. That's the key. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. The first silent killer of focus is mindless scrolling. Social media, endless feeds, notifications. These are traps. Every ping pulls your attention. Every scroll drains mental energy. You think it's harmless. You think it's quick. But every minute lost chips away at your ability to concentrate, to think, to act. You have a choice: surrender your mind or take it back. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Multitasking is another energy killer. You think doing 5 things at once makes you productive. It doesn't. It fractures your mind. Each task gets only a fraction of your attention. Quality suffers. Energy drains faster. Your results are mediocre. The truth is brutal. Humans are not designed to multitask. Excellence requires single-minded attention. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Scattered priorities are the silent enemy of discipline. You try to juggle too many goals, too many projects, too many commitments. Your energy spreads thin. Nothing gets done well. Momentum dies. Results suffer. Stop chasing everything at once. Choose one priority, one mission. Give it your full energy. The rest can wait. That's how winners operate. That's how energy compounds into results. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Now let's get practical. How do you eliminate energy leaks and dominate focus? Start with mental strategies. Number 1. Schedule deep work blocks. 1 to 2 hours of uninterrupted attention on your most important task. No phone, no email, no distractions. This is sacred time. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Momentum grows in these focused blocks. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Number 2. Single task ruthlessly. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Complete one task before moving to the next. Finish it, close it, celebrate it, then start the next. Attention is finite. Guard it, respect it, use it wisely. The results will astonish you. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Number 3. Environmental control. Your surroundings shape your mind. Clean workspace, minimal distractions, clear visual cues for priorities. Turn off notifications. Remove temptation. Set boundaries. Make your environment a weapon, not a liability. Energy flows where attention goes. Protect it. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Real-world examples drive this home. Bill Gates famously takes Think Weeks, where he isolates himself, reads, and focuses deeply. Elon Musk structures his day in 5-minute blocks to protect focus and energy. Serena Williams isolates her training and eliminates distractions before matches. These people didn't rely on willpower alone. They structured their environment and routines to maximize focus. You can do the same. You don't need permission. You only need discipline. Another key: guard your mind from mental clutter. Thoughts about past mistakes, future worries, or trivial drama drain energy. Daily meditation, journaling, or planning can help declutter the mind. One focused mind produces more results than 10 scattered ones. Energy is like money, it leaks if not managed. Protect it. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Let's drill repetition. I protect my focus. I guard my energy. I eliminate distractions. I act with clarity. Focus is a muscle. Train it, protect it, expand it. Repeat this throughout the day. When you feel your mind wandering, repeat it. When you feel temptation, repeat it. When you feel fatigue, repeat it. Repetition cements behavior. Behavior builds results. Results shape identity. Identity defines destiny. That's the chain. That's focus mastered. Practical exercise. For the next week, identify your top 3 energy leaks. Be ruthless. Social media, notifications, email, unnecessary meetings, idle conversation. Cut them. Time block your day for 1 deep work session daily. Single task. Protect your environment. Journal 3 wins each evening. Track your energy. Track your focus. Reinforce every victory no matter how small. Focus is a muscle. Train it. Protect it. Expand it. You might feel resistance. You might think, I can't cut this, I need that, it's too hard. Ignore it. Discipline is uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. Energy theft is silent, but consequences are loud. Momentum dies, results fade, regret builds. You don't have time to wait. You don't have time to be average. Protect your energy. Dominate your focus. That is non-negotiable. Focus is a muscle. Train it. Protect it. Expand it. Here's the brutal truth. Habits, systems, and talent mean nothing without focus. You can plan meticulously, set MITs, and wake early, but if your attention leaks constantly, progress evaporates. Winners understand this. They master energy, guard attention, and create conditions where focus thrives. That's why they achieve more with less effort than the average person. You can do the same. You only need discipline. You only need action. Focus is a muscle. Train it. Protect it. Expand it. Another layer. Monitor your inputs. What you watch, read, and listen to shapes your mental energy. Avoid low-value entertainment, gossip, and mindless content. Feed your mind with knowledge, strategy, and inspiration. This compounds your energy and clarity. Protect what you consume as fiercely as what you do. Focus is a muscle. Train it. Protect it. Expand it. Finally, create recovery rituals. Energy is finite. Sleep, nutrition, exercise, and short breaks matter. A focused mind cannot function without fuel. Treat your body and mind as elite tools. Protect, train, and expand them. Small daily practices lead to massive results over time. Focus is a muscle. Train it. Protect it. Expand it. You've learned the lesson. Energy leaks are silent but deadly. Scrolling, multitasking, scattered priorities, they destroy results. But you have power. You have choice. You can reclaim your focus, strengthen it, and expand it every day. Mental strategies, environmental control, and repeated reinforcement make it possible. Focus is a muscle. Train it. Protect it. Expand it. You've mastered awareness. You've learned the tools. You've built the mindset. Now practice it daily. Protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Your discipline grows when your energy is protected. Your results explode when your mind is clear. Every day repeat your mantra. Every day defend your attention. Every day expand your power. Focus is a muscle. Train it. Protect it. Expand it. You've eliminated the energy leaks. Now, let's face the harsh reality about willpower itself. Because without understanding why most people fail, even the most focused can stumble. Chapter 4. The brutal truth about willpower and why you're weak. Let's get straight to the point. Willpower is a lie. You have been sold a myth. You've been told, just push harder. Just try harder. Just rely on willpower. That's a trap. Willpower is temporary. It flickers. It fails. It burns out. You have a choice today. Keep depending on fleeting motivation or build discipline that lasts. That's the key. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Think about your life. How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll just push through today? You start with strength, intention, and fire, but by noon, motivation fades. You hit a wall. You quit. You compromise. That's not weakness, it's biology. Willpower runs on energy. It depletes. It's unreliable. And if you rely on it alone, you will always fail. You don't need willpower. You need structure. You need systems. You need discipline. Look at history. Successful people don't rely on bursts of motivation. They rely on structured habits, repeated daily without exception. Take Benjamin Franklin. He didn't wait to feel inspired to read, write, or reflect. He built routines. Every day, the same small actions compounded into mastery, knowledge, and influence. Willpower had nothing to do with it. It was systems. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Athletes are the same. Serena Williams didn't step onto the court each morning hoping for motivation. She followed rigorous routines. Every drill, every warm-up, every training session was non-negotiable. The result? Excellence became inevitable. Not because of temporary bursts of willpower, but because her systems made success automatic. That's the lesson. Systems replace weakness. Systems replace excuses. Systems create victory. Entrepreneurs also prove this truth. Jeff Bezos didn't become a billionaire through sheer grit alone. He built operational systems that minimized decision fatigue, maximized efficiency, and guaranteed progress. Warren Buffett doesn't rely on motivation to invest wisely every day. He follows a repeatable process: structure, habit, discipline. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Repeat it. Say it. Internalize it. So how do you replace willpower with real discipline? Step 1. Identify your triggers for failure. When do you falter? When do you quit? When do you scroll instead of act? When do you skip your morning routine? Pinpoint these weak points. Awareness is the first step. You cannot fix what you do not see. You have a choice. Identify, act, repeat. Step 2. Design your systems. Don't rely on motivation to get out of bed. Don't rely on inspiration to complete tasks. Build habits into your environment, schedule, and daily practice. Make the right choice the default. Make the wrong choice difficult, inconvenient, or impossible. That's how you win. Systems remove reliance on temporary energy. Systems make results inevitable. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Step 3. Repeat without exception. Every habit, every routine, every action that moves you toward your goal must be repeated consistently. Miss one, adjust, but never quit. Momentum is built in repetition. Habits compound. Systems reinforce themselves. Success becomes inevitable. You don't wait for motivation. Motivation follows action. You have a choice: act or be acted upon. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Let's get practical. Start with one area of your life: health, career, finances, relationships. Build a system. Example: if you want fitness, don't rely on feeling motivated to work out. Schedule workouts. Lay out your clothes. Track your progress. Make it automatic. Remove decisions. Remove friction. That's the power of a system. If you want productivity, schedule deep work blocks. Limit distractions. Track tasks. Make progress unavoidable. Systems work when willpower fails. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Resistance is natural. You will want to quit. You will feel tired. You will feel weak. That's the test. The world tests you. Willpower fails. Systems carry you forward. Repetition is your ally. Every time you follow your system instead of your fleeting desire, you strengthen your discipline. Every success reinforces the habit. Every completed routine compounds. This is how extraordinary lives are built. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Here's a real-world drill. Tonight, write down the one area of your life where willpower fails you most. Now design a simple system. Automate action. Remove excuses. Track progress. Repeat daily. Make it unavoidable. Make it automatic. Make success the path of least resistance. That is how winners operate. That is how champions are made. That is how your life transforms. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Repetition again. I do not rely on motivation. I do not wait for willpower. I follow my system. I repeat daily. I win consistently. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. Say it. Repeat it. Reinforce it. This is no fluff. This is non-negotiable truth. This is the backbone of discipline. Without it, you drift. With it, you dominate. Stop romanticizing grit. Stop hoping you'll feel like it. Stop relying on fleeting bursts of energy. Those moments fail. They betray you. The only path to mastery is repeatable, reliable systems. Build them. Protect them. Expand them. Your life is the sum of your routines. Your results are the sum of your systems. Your legacy is the sum of your disciplined actions. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. You've learned the brutal truth. Motivation fails. Willpower is fleeting. Discipline is built, not wished for. The solution is systems, structure, routine, repetition, daily action, momentum, habit. That is how you win. That is how you dominate. That is how you take control of your life. And remember, this chapter is not theory. This is practice. Apply it today. Apply it tomorrow. Make it unstoppable. Willpower is temporary. Systems are permanent. You've understood why willpower alone cannot save you. You've learned how systems replace weakness with discipline. Now let's shift to the next level, building the morning routine that sets the tone for unstoppable days. Chapter 5. The morning that wins the day. Your morning is not just the start of a day. It is the foundation of everything you will achieve. You have a choice every morning. Drift into distraction, follow habitless routine, or own the first hours of your day and set the tone for unstoppable momentum. That's the key. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Let's be clear, mornings are the keystone habit. Keystone habits are the behaviors that start a chain reaction. When you control your morning, your energy, focus, and discipline ripple through the entire day. Miss your morning and the day misses you. You have a choice, take control or surrender. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Look at the high achievers. Tim Ferriss wakes early to meditate, plan, and prioritize. Jeff Bezos isolates early mornings to think clearly without distraction. Tony Robbins begins with breathing exercises, visualization, and movement to set energy levels. Serena Williams structures her mornings for physical and mental preparation. These people didn't stumble into success. They designed their mornings to dominate their day. You can do the same. So how do you build a morning that wins the day? Step 1. Wake early with purpose. Alarm clocks are not just reminders, they are commitments. Set a fixed wake-up time. Guard it. Protect it. Do not negotiate. The first action of the day sets momentum. Every second you delay, you surrender energy to distraction. You have a choice, discipline or drift. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Step 2. Start with a ritual that primes your mind and body. Meditation, journaling, stretching, or deep breathing, these are not optional. They center your focus, calm your mind, and fuel your energy. Your brain cannot operate at peak without preparation. This is non-negotiable. Every high achiever, every disciplined individual, uses morning priming to gain an advantage others ignore. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Step 3. Plan your priorities. Identify your most important tasks for the day. Write them down. Speak them aloud. Make your first actions deliberate. Do not open social media. Do not check emails. Do not allow distractions to hijack your focus. This is your sacred time. Protect it. Guard it. Execute it. Every morning, the first decisions you make determine the quality of every hour that follows. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Step 4. Move your body. Exercise is not vanity, it is discipline in motion. It awakens energy, strengthens willpower, and reinforces confidence. From push-ups to running, movement in the morning sets your physiology for success. Energy builds. Focus strengthens. Momentum compounds. You have a choice, lethargy or action. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Let's reinforce this with real-world examples again. Benjamin Franklin didn't sleep late, scroll aimlessly, or drift. He rose early, planned, and acted. Tim Ferriss calls it owning your morning ritual. Serena Williams stretches, trains, and focuses her mind before anyone else wakes. Elon Musk blocks time for deep thought and decision-making early. The pattern is clear. Morning mastery equals life mastery. It is non-negotiable. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Step 5. Review long-term goals briefly each morning. Align your daily actions with your purpose. Discipline without direction is wasted energy. Success compounds when your daily efforts are tied to a bigger vision. Your morning is your anchor. Your day, your actions, your decisions all flow from it. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Let's talk resistance. The snooze button is your enemy. The temptation to check your phone first is lethal. Skipping morning rituals is deadly to momentum. Your discipline is tested here. Most people fail before 8 a.m. That is the cruel truth. But you have a choice. Surrender to weakness or dominate from the first hour. Every time you choose discipline in the morning, you strengthen the chain. Every choice compounds. Every victory multiplies. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Here's a practical drill. Tonight, plan tomorrow's morning. Set your alarm earlier than usual. Choose 3 non-negotiable morning habits: meditation, priority planning, and physical movement. Prepare your environment. Lay out clothes, journal, or mat. When the alarm rings, act immediately. No excuses. No negotiation. Momentum is built in these early hours. That is how winners start. That is how leaders dominate. That is how you gain an edge others ignore. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Repetition cements the habit. Say it aloud. I own my morning. I own my day. I own my year. I set the tone. I take control. I dominate my time. Repeat it before you get out of bed. Repeat it during your ritual. Repeat it while planning your tasks. Repetition strengthens identity. Identity strengthens behavior. Behavior builds results. Results shape destiny. That is the chain. That is morning mastery. Here's the brutal truth. If you neglect your morning, the day will control you. Emails, notifications, meetings, distractions, they will dictate your energy, your focus, and your results. But if you own your morning, you command the day. You lead. You dictate pace. You create momentum. You enforce discipline. That is the difference between ordinary people and extraordinary people. On your morning, on your day, on your year. Finally, remember, morning mastery is not about perfection. It's about repetition. Start small, build rituals, protect them, repeat every day. Momentum grows with consistency. Energy compounds. Discipline becomes identity. Results explode. Your life aligns with your intentions. On your morning, on your day, on your year. You've learned the lesson. Your morning is the battleground where the rest of your day is won. Momentum, energy, focus, and discipline start here. Protect it. Structure it. Execute it. Repeat it daily. That is the cornerstone of unstoppable discipline. That is how high achievers dominate. That is how you will dominate. You've mastered the morning, the keystone of daily discipline. Now let's explore the next layer. Resilience, the mental armor that protects your momentum when challenges strike. Chapter 6. Resilience is non-negotiable. Build mental armor. Life does not bend to your will. Challenges, failures, setbacks, they will come. You have a choice. Crumble under pressure or stand taller, stronger, and more disciplined than before. That's the key. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Resilience is not optional. It is the mental armor that protects your focus, your discipline, and your momentum. Without it, every obstacle becomes a derailment. Every criticism becomes a distraction. Every failure becomes an excuse. But when you cultivate resilience, setbacks become fuel. Pain becomes motivation. Failure becomes feedback. You have a choice, weakness or armor. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Let's get practical. Step 1. Expect setbacks. The world is unpredictable. You will lose deals, miss opportunities, or fail at your personal goals. That is life. Denial and surprise weaken your discipline. Acceptance strengthens it. Anticipate the storm. Prepare mentally. When it comes, you act instead of react. That's resilience. That's discipline in motion. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Step 2. Reframe failure. Most people see failure as a stop sign. Successful people see it as data. Elon Musk didn't collapse when SpaceX rockets exploded. He learned. He adapted. He improved. Serena Williams didn't quit after losing a match. She analyzed. She trained harder. she returns stronger. Resilience comes from perspective. Every setback is a lesson, a step toward mastery. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Step 3. Maintain routine despite adversity. Your morning rituals, deep work, and daily habits must continue even when the world shakes. Discipline is strongest under pressure. The day you feel like quitting is the day your system proves itself. Show up anyway. Execute anyway. Momentum compounds when resilience meets action. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Entrepreneurs offer striking examples. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he co-founded. Most people would have quit. Jobs didn't. He launched next. He launched Pixar. He returned to Apple with lessons learned, stronger, wiser, unstoppable. Resilience turned a crushing setback into a launchpad for legendary success. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Athletes provide the same lessons. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Most people would have given up. He didn't. He trained harder. He used the rejection to fuel obsession, focus, and skill. The result? 6 NBA championships and a legacy that transcends generations. Failure, when leveraged, builds resilience. Weakness fades. Discipline strengthens. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Now, let's discuss practical mental exercises. First, visualize recovery. Imagine setbacks. Imagine failure. Then visualize how you respond. See yourself standing up, learning, and moving forward. Mental rehearsal builds muscle memory for resilience. When the moment comes, you act, not panic. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Second, develop a growth mindset. Your ability to improve is not fixed. Skills, focus, and discipline can grow with deliberate action. Mistakes are opportunities. Challenges are invitations. Obstacles are proof that you are growing. The world does not test you to break you. It tests you to strengthen your armor. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Third, anchor yourself in purpose. When energy wanes and failure looms, your why sustains you. Purpose fuels resilience. Discipline follows purpose. Without it, you drift, you falter, you lose. With it, every fall is temporary. Every setback is a stepping stone. Every challenge strengthens the chain. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Let's reinforce this. Repeat after me. I will not break. I will not quit. I will stand taller every time I fall. Setbacks are my teacher. Discipline is my shield. Momentum is my weapon. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Say it daily. Say it in moments of doubt. Say it when obstacles strike. Repetition builds identity. Identity builds resilience. Resilience builds unstoppable momentum. Another key point, resilience is cultivated, not inherited. It is a skill. You can train it. You can strengthen it. Start small. Face minor discomforts deliberately. Push through irritations. Complete tasks when you don't feel like it. The more you practice overcoming small challenges, the more prepared you are for life's big ones. Momentum grows. Confidence grows. Discipline grows. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Environmental strategies help too. Surround yourself with reminders of strength. Mentors, inspiring content, accountability partners. Remove sources of unnecessary negativity. Protect your energy while challenging your limits. Structure your day so that resilience is practiced, not just theorized. Every choice compounds into mental armor. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Here's the brutal truth. Life will test you. It doesn't matter how disciplined you are in calm weather. Discipline and focus are forged in storms. The stronger your resilience, the less you are affected by failure, criticism, or setbacks. Momentum cannot be broken when your mind is armored. Weakness becomes irrelevant. Energy flows where focus is protected. Discipline becomes unstoppable. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Practical drill for today. Identify one recent setback. Break it down. What did you learn? How will you act differently next time? Write it down. Repeat the exercise weekly. Build a personal system of resilience. Each failure becomes a brick in the armor. Each lesson compounds. Each success follows. Momentum grows. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. Let's summarize. Resilience is non-negotiable. Expect setbacks. Reframe failure. Maintain routines. Build mental and environmental strategies. Visualize recovery. Anchor in purpose. Train small. Repeat relentlessly. Momentum, focus, and discipline are protected when resilience is cultivated. And most importantly, remember your mantra. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Repeat. You've learned how to transform failure into power, setbacks into fuel, and challenges into momentum. Now, let's connect resilience to purpose, because without a why, even the strongest mind can drift. Chapter 7. Purpose drives discipline. Know your why. Discipline without purpose is empty. Action without direction is wasted energy. You can work harder, wake earlier, train longer, but if you do not have a reason that drives you, momentum fades. That's the brutal truth. You have a choice. Drift aimlessly or anchor your actions in a purpose that fuels relentless discipline. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Purpose is the engine of self-control. It turns discomfort into opportunity, obstacles into lessons, and delay into urgency. When your why is clear, discipline becomes easier, almost automatic. You don't rely on willpower. You don't wait for motivation. Your purpose carries you through resistance, fatigue, and doubt. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Let's get practical. Step 1. Define your personal mission. Ask yourself, why do I do what I do? Why do I wake up early? Why do I work this hard? What legacy do I want to leave? Don't settle for vague answers. Write it down. Make it concrete. Make it personal. This is your anchor. This is your fuel. Every decision, every habit, every task will align when your why is crystal clear. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Step 2. Connect your goals to your why. Every daily action should serve a bigger mission. Whether it's fitness, business, learning, or relationships, the connection between effort and purpose is what sustains discipline over time. Without it, tasks feel like chores. With it, every struggle becomes meaningful. Repetition is key. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Consider real examples. Elon Musk didn't build rockets for fame. His purpose, to make humanity multiplanetary, fuels relentless work, long hours, and extreme challenges. Serena Williams doesn't train solely for trophies. Her purpose is excellence, mastery, and legacy. Warren Buffett doesn't invest randomly. His purpose is long-term value and financial responsibility. Purpose transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary discipline. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Step 3. Create a personal mission statement. This is more than a sentence. It's a declaration that guides every choice. Example: I exist to build mental and physical strength that inspires others and creates impact. Yours may focus on family, business, health, or contribution. Keep it visible. Read it daily. Let it guide your decisions, shape your habits, and fuel your discipline. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Exercises to define your why. Reflection. Write down the moments in your life when you felt most alive or fulfilled. What was the common thread? That is part of your purpose. Impact mapping. Ask yourself, who do I want to influence? How do I want my actions to affect others? What difference do I want to make? Daily alignment. Before each task or decision, ask, does this serve my purpose? If yes, act. If no, eliminate. Repeat daily. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Step 4. Anchor discipline in your why. When resistance comes, and it will, you must remind yourself of your mission. Fatigue fades when your why is present. Delay disappears when your purpose is visible. Excuses vanish when your mission is prioritized. Discipline becomes less about willpower and more about alignment. Every choice is easier when your why is clear. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Real-world application. If your goal is fitness, connect it to your why. Don't just train to look good. Train to honor your body, extend your life, set an example, or gain mental toughness. If your goal is business, connect it to your why. Don't just chase money. Build systems that reflect your vision, create impact, or leave a legacy. Purpose transforms effort into obsession. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Step 5. Reinforce daily. Write your why in a journal each morning. Speak it aloud. Visualize it. Meditate on it. Your mind craves direction. Feed it purpose. Habits aligned with your mission become unstoppable. Discipline flows naturally when your actions are tied to something bigger than yourself. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Resistance will come. The world will distract you. Doubt will creep in. Fatigue will whisper, give up. Delay. Wait. Anchor yourself in your why. Repeat your mantra, no purpose, no power. I know my why. I fuel my why. I act with relentless focus and discipline. Repetition reinforces identity. Identity drives action. Action produces results. Results compound into momentum. That is the power of purpose. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Remember, discipline is a muscle, but purpose is the energy that powers it. Work without purpose burns out. Work with purpose burns brightly and lasts. When your why is clear, even the hardest tasks feel achievable. Momentum builds. Focus strengthens. Resistance shrinks. Your life aligns with intention. That is mastery. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Practical drill for today. Take 10 minutes to write your personal mission statement. Keep it clear, concise, and actionable. Place it where you will see it daily. Align one key task tomorrow with your why. Reflect each evening. Did today honor your purpose? Repeat tomorrow. This is how discipline becomes unstoppable. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. Let's summarize. Discipline thrives on purpose. Without it, habits falter. Without it, momentum dies. Define your why. Connect it to your goals. Build a mission statement. Anchor every action in purpose. Reinforce it daily. Let it fuel your energy, focus, and resilience. Your why transforms effort into unstoppable action. No purpose, no power. Find your why. Fuel your why. You've now anchored discipline and purpose, the fuel that sustains relentless action. Next, we'll learn how to shift from chasing goals to creating systems that guarantee consistency. Chapter 8. Systems over goals, the shortcut to consistency. Goals are tempting. They give you something to chase, a finish line to visualize, a number to hit. But here's the brutal truth. Goals alone are unreliable. Motivation fades. Willpower fails. Circumstances change. If you rely solely on goals, you're gambling with your results. That's why the most successful people don't chase outcomes. They build systems. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. A system is a repeatable process that guarantees progress. It doesn't depend on mood, inspiration, or external conditions. It depends on discipline, structure, and repetition. Every successful person uses systems to compound effort. Jeff Bezos didn't set a goal to become a billionaire. He built operational systems at Amazon that scaled efficiency, decision-making, and innovation. Over time, the system delivered results far beyond what any goal could promise. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Athletes do the same. Michael Phelps didn't train with the goal of winning gold medals. He followed precise, repeatable routines. Swim drills, strength sessions, recovery, nutrition. The system, repeated daily, delivered gold medals. Serena Williams didn't aim to win tournaments. She executed her practice system relentlessly. Every shot, every drill, every moment in her day was designed to produce results. Systems remove reliance on fleeting motivation. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Even in learning, systems outperform goals. Warren Buffett didn't aim to become an investment expert by age 30. He read consistently, studied companies, tracked trends, and analyzed investments daily. His system of disciplined study compounded knowledge into mastery. Goals can inspire, but systems produce certainty. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Here's the practical shift. Stop asking, "What's my goal?" Start asking, "What system can I put in place to guarantee progress?" Goals are outcome-based. Systems are process-based. One is dependent on chance, energy, and emotion. The other is built on consistency, repetition, and discipline. Winners focus on the system and the results follow. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Step 1. Identify your keystone habit, the activity that produces the most impact. In business, it could be daily prospecting or reviewing metrics. In fitness, it could be scheduled workouts or meal planning. In learning, it could be reading or note-taking every day. Whatever it is, make it non-negotiable. Protect it. Repeat it daily. That is your system. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Step 2. Structure your environment to support the system. Remove friction. Reduce decision fatigue. Make the desired action the path of least resistance. Place cues, reminders, and tools where they're needed. Michael Jordan didn't rely on willpower to practice. He made sure the basketball and gym were always ready. Elon Musk schedules every 5 minutes of his day to protect efficiency. Systems are designed, not accidental. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Step 3. Track progress within the system, not the goal. Focus on consistency, effort, and adherence. Track workouts, study hours, sales calls, or creative output. The system will compound results over time. Don't obsess over outcomes that you cannot control directly. Winners obsess over process. Luck follows effort. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Real-world examples reinforce this principle. Serena Williams didn't wake up thinking about trophies. She woke up thinking about practice, drills, and recovery, the system. Jeff Bezos didn't obsess over being a billionaire. He obsessively refined operations, supply chains, and innovation, the system. Michael Phelps didn't count gold medals before practice. He executed every stroke, every lap, every session, the system. Outcomes are a byproduct. Systems are the guarantee. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Here's a practical exercise. Choose one area of your life: health, business, learning, or habits. Identify one system you can implement today. Break it into repeatable steps. Schedule them. Track them. Execute daily without waiting for inspiration. If you miss a step, adjust but never abandon the system. Over weeks and months, progress will become inevitable. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Let's reinforce repetition. I follow the system. I execute daily. I remove reliance on luck. I trust process over outcomes. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Repeat this morning, noon, and night. Repeat it before action. Repeat it during resistance. Repeat it until your identity aligns with systems, not goals. Process drives results. Discipline compounds. Momentum builds. That is the power of systems. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Here's the brutal reality. If you chase goals without a system, you are at the mercy of luck. One good week can make you feel successful. One bad week can destroy momentum. Systems eliminate chance. They remove reliance on temporary energy, mood, or inspiration. Every day becomes productive. Every effort compounds. Results become inevitable. That's how high performers operate. That's how you must operate. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Step 4. Refine the system over time. Systems are not static. Adjust based on results, obstacles, and new opportunities. But don't abandon consistency. Every tweak should enhance, not disrupt. Momentum is sacred. Habits are precious. Repetition strengthens mastery. Systems evolve, goals drift. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Step 5. Embed resilience in your system. Failures, distractions, and setbacks are inevitable. Your system must be strong enough to absorb disruption. If you miss a day, return immediately. Don't rely on motivation to restart. Systems carry you forward even when energy is low. The most successful people aren't lucky, they are consistent. They rely on their systems. You can too. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. Summary: shift from outcome-based thinking to process-based execution. Build repeatable routines. Protect them. Track them. Refine them. Remove reliance on willpower and luck. Repeat every day. Consistency compounds. Momentum accelerates. Success becomes inevitable. Systems create results. Goals chase luck. Choose wisely. You now understand the shortcut to unstoppable consistency. Next, we'll tackle the silent power of patience and delayed gratification, the hidden driver behind elite results. Chapter 9. The silent cost of laziness. What you're losing every day. Every day you delay action, you pay a price. It's not always obvious. The cost is silent, invisible, creeping into your life unnoticed. Missed opportunities. Wasted potential. Delayed growth. That is the reality of laziness. You have a choice today: continue drifting or confront the truth and take action immediately. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Let's be blunt. Laziness is the thief of dreams. It disguises itself as rest, comfort, or waiting for the right time. There is no perfect time. There is only the present moment. Every day you postpone, you lose more than time. You lose skill, momentum, confidence, and leverage. Winners understand this. They do not wait. They do not hesitate. They act. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Consider the lost opportunities in life. Every email you fail to send. Every conversation you avoid. Every project you delay. Every morning you sleep in instead of training. Small delays compound. Weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. The gap between you and the discipline grows wider. That is the silent cost of laziness. It is real, measurable, and unforgiving. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Real-world examples make this undeniable. Entrepreneurs who hesitated to launch a business lost millions in market share to competitors. Athletes who skipped workouts or ignored consistent training lost championships they could have won. Students who procrastinated failed opportunities for scholarships, advancement, and mastery. The world doesn't pause for indecision. Every second counts. Every day matters. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Step 1. Calculate your silent losses. Take a moment to reflect. How many hours this week were wasted? How many skills could you have learned? How many relationships could you have strengthened? How many small actions, repeated daily, would have compounded into massive growth? Laziness is stealing this from you. Recognition is the first step to reclamation. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Step 2. Replace waiting with action. Motivation is unreliable. Inspiration is fleeting. Discipline is the antidote. Start now. Start small. Start consistent. Momentum grows faster than hesitation. Every action is a deposit into your future. Every delay is a withdrawal. Make deposits daily. That is how you rebuild lost ground. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Step 3. Visualize consequences. Imagine the person you could be if you acted consistently over the next month, 6 months, and year. Now imagine the person you will become if you continue waiting. Which life feels heavier, the regret or the action? Which future feels alive, the one you build or the one you postpone? Confronting the cost of laziness forces clarity. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Step 4. Establish micro-commitments. Commit to one action daily that moves you forward. Could be sending an email, writing 500 words, training, or studying a skill. Small actions repeated daily compound. Momentum becomes unstoppable. Laziness cannot compete with consistency. Repetition builds identity. Identity builds results. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Step 5. Anchor urgency in your mind. The clock is ticking. Every minute wasted is potential gone forever. High performers understand this instinctively. Elon Musk launches companies instead of waiting. Serena Williams trains while others rest. Warren Buffett reads and invests while others procrastinate. They win not because luck favors them, but because they act consistently while others wait. You can do the same. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Repetition strengthens mindset. I do not wait. I act. I take ownership. I execute daily. Every day counts. Every action matters. Every second is my asset. Every day I wait, my future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Repeat this morning, noon, and night. Let it become your identity. Let it drive your actions. Momentum compounds. Discipline becomes unstoppable. That is the antidote to laziness. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Step 6. Embrace discomfort. Laziness thrives on comfort. Discipline thrives on resistance. If an action feels difficult, that is a signal that it is valuable. The harder the task, the higher the return. Start doing the things you resist. Do them daily. Do them without negotiation. Every uncomfortable step builds momentum, skill, and confidence. That is how you reclaim lost time. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Step 7. Track your progress relentlessly. Track hours worked, tasks completed, habits formed, and milestones achieved. Measurement creates accountability. Reflection reinforces action. Momentum becomes visible. Laziness loses its grip when confronted with data. You cannot improve what you do not measure. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Here's the brutal truth. Every day of waiting compounds into years of lost potential. You may not feel it now, but the cumulative effect is devastating. Missed mornings, skipped workouts, ignored opportunities. These are the quiet assassins of success. High performers exploit this reality. They act. They dominate. They win. You can do the same. But only if you start today, this hour, this minute. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Practical exercise. Today, identify one area where laziness has silently cost you. Quantify it: time, money, skill, opportunity. Now take immediate action. One step, one task, one move. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for inspiration. Action is the antidote. Repeat daily. Track results. Momentum compounds. Regret shrinks. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. Summary: laziness has a silent cost that grows daily. Missed opportunities, delayed growth, and wasted potential accumulate. High performers avoid this trap by acting consistently, tracking results, embracing discomfort, and repeating small actions daily. Momentum compounds when action replaces delay. Discipline protects your future. Awareness fuels urgency. Action secures results. Every day you wait, your future shrinks. Act now or regret later. You've seen the hidden cost of inaction. You've learned the urgency of daily discipline. Now, we will conclude by transforming all these lessons into unstoppable personal authority, focus, and execution. Chapter 10. Execute relentlessly. Turn discipline into legacy. Discipline is not a phase. It is not a temporary boost or a motivational spike. Discipline is your legacy. Every action you take, every habit you form, every system you follow compounds into the life you leave behind. You have a choice: drift through time, leaving potential unrealized, or execute relentlessly, day after day, until results become inevitable. That's the key. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Let's get real. Most people start strong, but momentum fades. Motivation dies. Willpower burns out. The difference between ordinary people and extraordinary achievers is not talent. It's relentless execution. Elon Musk doesn't take days off from thinking, planning, or innovating. Serena Williams doesn't skip practice because she feels tired. Warren Buffett doesn't wait for inspiration to read and invest. Discipline, repeated daily, becomes unstoppable momentum. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Step 1. Measure relentlessly. If you want results, you must know where you stand. Track habits, tasks, and outcomes. Track consistency. Track quality. Track improvement. Without measurement, momentum cannot be optimized. Without feedback, mistakes repeat. Without awareness, growth stalls. Leaders use data to drive execution. You must do the same. Measure. Adjust. Repeat. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Step 2. Create accountability. Systems fail without oversight. Goals fail without responsibility. Share your process with someone who will hold you to high standards. A mentor, a partner, a coach, or even a personal log. Accountability forces adherence. It exposes excuses. It drives action. Momentum accelerates when others expect results from you. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Step 3. Safeguard consistency. Protect your keystone habits like they are sacred. Morning routines, priority execution, learning, and physical training, these are the pillars of your life. Remove distractions. Limit friction. Create environments that make discipline the path of least resistance. Every small compromise weakens momentum. Every protected routine strengthens it. Consistency compounds. Success becomes inevitable. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Real-world proof. Jeff Bezos built Amazon by relentlessly executing daily systems, optimizing process after process for decades. Serena Williams became a legend not through flashes of effort but through thousands of hours of deliberate, disciplined practice. Elon Musk built multiple companies because daily execution never stopped. Your legacy is formed the same way. Discipline compounds. Momentum accelerates. Results become inevitable. Step 4. Embrace discomfort as fuel. Every day will test you. Fatigue, criticism, rejection, setbacks. They are all part of the process. Discipline is strengthened in adversity. Momentum compounds when action continues under resistance. The moment you embrace discomfort, you gain an edge over those who wait for comfort. Resistance is the proving ground. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Step 5. Align daily action with long-term vision. Execution without direction is wasted energy. Systems without purpose are empty repetition. Tie every habit, every task, every session of focus to your ultimate mission. Your daily discipline must serve your life's why. Momentum compounds faster when each action contributes to a meaningful goal. Your legacy is created through deliberate alignment. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Step 6. Review and refine. Execution is not mindless repetition. It is deliberate optimization. Weekly review your routines. Identify what works. Identify what fails. Adjust without abandoning consistency. Small refinements over time compound into extraordinary results. Leaders improve systems, habits, and focus continuously. Ordinary people repeat mistakes. You must evolve relentlessly. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Practical drill. Tonight, write down your 3 keystone actions for tomorrow. Identify one measurement you will track. Confirm accountability to yourself or a partner. Visualize completing the day's tasks with focus and energy. Execute without negotiation. Repeat daily. Momentum will compound. Results will become inevitable. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Let's reinforce it. I execute relentlessly. I measure daily. I protect my habits. I embrace discomfort. I align every action with purpose. Momentum compounds. Discipline builds my legacy. Discipline is not a phase. It's my legacy. I build it now. I build it relentlessly. Repeat it. Repeat it during resistance. Repeat it as a call to action in every decision. Identity becomes aligned with execution. Execution becomes unstoppable. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Now understand this. Your legacy is built not in grand gestures, but in consistent daily execution. One extra push, one completed task, one disciplined morning compounds into a lifetime of influence, impact, and achievement. Missed actions today are lost forever. Momentum multiplies when action is relentless. Energy compounds. Focus accelerates. Results are inevitable. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. Here's the final drill. Take the keystone system you built earlier, your morning routine, your work system, your fitness or learning habit, and execute it tomorrow without fail. Measure it, track it, refine it. Hold yourself accountable. Momentum grows faster than motivation. Every repeated action becomes a brick in the foundation of your legacy. Discipline is not a phase. It's your legacy. Build it now. Build it relentlessly. If you apply every chapter in this audiobook, from commanding your day, building small habits, protecting focus, embracing systems, mastering resilience, defining your why, and executing relentlessly, you will transform your life. You will move from drifting through time to controlling your destiny. You will leave a legacy. You will create unstoppable momentum. And it all begins with disciplined action today. Before we close, here's the mantra one last time. Discipline is not a phase. It's my legacy. I build it now. I build it relentlessly. Every day I act. Every task I complete. Every habit I protect. Momentum compounds. Results are inevitable. My legacy is forged through daily execution. If you found this audiobook valuable, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss strategies to elevate your discipline, focus, and unstoppable execution. Join a community of high achievers committed to transformation. Apply these principles. Repeat daily. Transform your life. Your legacy starts right now. You've learned the strategies, the systems, and the mindset. Now it's time to execute relentlessly. Command your life. Build your discipline. Create your legacy.